Now this recipe is from a semi-homemaker, and these are just frozen cherries that I've thawed out and have chopped up. Now Beth in Richmond, Virginia sent me the sweetest email and told me about her family and her great recipe for chicken cherry baguette burgers. And this is just one bag of frozen cherries that I've chopped up, and to this I'm going to add a pound of ground chicken. Very healthy, very delicious, not a lot of fat. Those cherries are going to be so sweet in this chicken. Now in here, Beth also puts about a tablespoon or two of sweet cherry peppers. And you're just going to want to chop these up as finely as you did the cherries. Pull out that stem. There we go. And then just go ahead and chop your cherry peppers. Nice little tiny pieces. Great accent with those cherries. I love getting emails. You know, all you semi-homemakers, you have such great tips. Love to hear about them. Love to share them with other semi-homemakers. I can't think of everything. I need some help. Okay, this is just going to be about a teaspoon of fresh rosemary, and give this a very fine chop. As fine as you can get it, that is perfect. I want to just spray some non-stick cooking spray in here. And I know this is a non-stick pan already, but there is a very, very little fat in the chicken, and it loves to stick to the pan. So I thought I'd just be safe. Give all of this a stir together. Look at that, peppers, cherries, a bit of salt, and just a bit of pepper. And Beth wrote me the nicest email, talked about her kids and how her and her husband are working all the time and had very little time for family meals, and how semi-homemade and the ideas of using pantry staples for new, healthy, smart meals really inspired this dish. So thank you very much, Miss Beth. Now it's time for the fun parts. I gotta separate these into 4. Just like that. Make sure they're nice and even. And there we go. Look at those peppers, all that flavor. Cherries. I bet kids love eating these. My nephew Bryce would, I gotta tell you, anything with cherries in it, right up his alley. And also, this is super fun if you're away on vacation and you want to cook. It would be really fun to go get some interesting items from the grocery store and just experiment a little bit. A little bit of soap whenever you are working with raw meat. Perfect. Now, and the burgers have cooked for 5 minutes on each side, and they're done and ready to go. So I'm gonna let them set for just a second too. Also, Beth, my semi-homemaker, sent me an email with her recipe to get her boys to eat a great dinner. This is her chicken cherry baguette burger. And this is a great topping. 2/3 of a cup of mayonnaise goes into just a bowl, because to this, I am going to add 2 tablespoons of cherry preserves and give this a stir. Now, I just want to spread my cherry mayonnaise onto my bread. That is perfect. Now, before I put my burgers on here, I want to cut these into even pieces. A little bit of lettuce and a tomato. And now it's time for my burger. Look at how beautiful these are. Beth, this is a wonderful, wonderful little recipe idea, I have to say. Very rustic, very fun. This is not only a hearty little dish here, but also it goes perfectly with the theme. Big juicy tomato, one final gorgeous burger. And that is it. Beth, that is wonderful. Thank you so much for your email.